tutorial. So yesterday on my live, I was talking about this book here. So I wanted to make sure I brought it in for those of you who are interested. Someone did guess what it was. Well, a few of you, I think, figured it out. It's called The Secret Lives of Colour by Cassia St. Clair. So I started reading it today. I skipped some of the introduction because I wanted to get straight into it. So I've already read the first little bit on white. Yes, the history of white. And yeah, it's very interesting. So she goes into some detail about sort of the history of pigments, how they make colour, all that kind of stuff. And even the recording of colour, that was quite interesting, of when colours started to get recorded. Anyway, if you're interested in colour, then this may be the book for you. I don't get anything for promoting it. It's just my husband bought it for me recently, and I'm going to enjoy reading it and sharing with you. Right. Who has come across the floating card technique, or the floating technique? It was really popular about a year and a half ago, where people were using a product available in America called Press and Seal. Now, we can't get hold of it very readily here in the UK, and so we've struggled with doing the technique because we can't get hold of Press and Seal. Anyway, yesterday I was having a little think about this product that Stampin' Up! Has actually had in stock since the new catalogue last year, and wondering how we could use it. And I have been thinking about perhaps using it as a way to create masks that are reusable, okay? Because this product has been designed for those of you who have the cling mount stamps. I'm trying to think if I've got an example to show you. Actually, I do. Winter Woods would be one of them. So a couple of years ago, when you got your cling mount stamps, they're red rubber, and you put your sticker on. The stickers were pretty shiny, basically. They were shiny. So you had to have a super duper duper clean block and clean stamp in order for it to work really well. So since the new style of mount has come along, it's kind of helped quite a bit. So I don't know if you can see, but I actually have stuck scraps of the new stuff on here to help this stick properly. But Stampin' Up! Then came out with this product that you could then adapt some of... Oh, that's just ripped off. Oh well. You can adapt some of your old stamps with. So now there was instructions. There are instructions that come with it as to what you're meant to do. So I will get that out and just quickly go through it. So the idea is that you leave adhesive on sheet, remove 1 or 2 of the backing page. Okay, right. So you're supposed to just sort of take a layer of that off. Now, I actually find it really difficult just to take the top layer off without taking the sticky bit off. The idea is that you're meant to leave the sticky bit on the page, but not quite working. And that is the less sticky side. Okay, so I know what, I'll make it easier on myself. I'm going to stick that to a block, and then I'm going to peel that off. And this is the super sticky stuff, this bit here. Okay, and then you attach that to your stamp, and then you should be able to peel that off. There we go. And that makes your stamp nice and clingy. Well, I was having a think this afternoon. I was actually chatting to a couple of stamping friends of mine who are in America, and they were like, oh, Press and Seal, it's so great. And I was like, I can't get Press and Seal. And then I thought, what if we get a piece of plastic, clear plastic? So this is the transparent sheets that Stampin' Up! Sell. What if we apply a whole load of this stuff to a sheet? This then becomes tacky, and this will be like our own Press and Seal. Woohoo! Now, what I then found a little bit tricky, as I've just shown you, is to take these individual pieces off. It takes a little bit of nifty nail picking. So what I found was actually much easier to do was to get the packaging that this stuff comes in, and you see how I'm peeling, you see how I peel that back like that. Okay, I'm going to lay one layer of that onto my plastic packaging like that and really rub it on. And then I found by pushing your nail down in a corner, it was a bit easier then to remove these strips. Okay, can you see how, oh no, I've got to keep doing the nail technique to make sure that it's really well stuck down. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to try and say hello to everybody as they come in on the live. If you're watching this on the replay, please let me know if you think this video is helpful, because it was like a light bulb moment, to be honest, this afternoon, and I'm hoping it's going to work because I've not actually had a chance to check it out. But I'm hoping that it is going to work. So I'm just trying to find you on YouTube so that I can read your comments. There we go. Let's have a look. Who's here? Hi, Wendy, Liz, Christine, Valerie, Linda, Janine, Christine, Vicky, Levine. So I'm just pushing that down a bit more. So this product is available in the main catalogue. It's useful stuff anyway. I think if you've got those old cling mount stamps and you've resisted sticking the stickers on, I mean, people, some of my longer standing customers will understand this because they would have come to my classes and gone, why hasn't Ruth stuck the stickers on? And it was because basically it was a bit easier to leave them off. Okay, so once you have all those stickers off, I don't know if you can just about see that in the light, you get your clear piece of transparency, and I'm just going to sort of put it as close as I can to the previous one, and then try not to jiggle my table too much, layer that on. Hi Minda and Mindy and Sue and Karen and Christine, who else, Reet, hello, Sue Wilson. You amaze me by being able to keep track of who comes and goes. Hi Mitzi. Okay, so then you peel that back off because of course we were sticking on with the stickiest bit. That bit hasn't quite stuck on. Oh, okay, and then you very gently, if it doesn't, you have to kind of go back in there and push down a bit harder to make sure it does stick down. There we go. Ooh, come on. Okay, there we go. Just about that bit. That corner came up, but that's okay. Right, I'm going to cut this down because I only really want this to be about 6 by 6 because I only need it about a card size. It doesn't need to be massive. Now, I don't know if you can hear, but it's tacky. As I'm touching it, it is tacky. So I'm hoping that that's going to kind of do the job that I want it to do. Right, so I've got an idea. I've got that beautiful black and white, those papers, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to stamp some butterflies, some colourful butterflies, onto some colourful cardstock. So I'm just going to grab what I can out of my Brights collection. Oh, we've got some nice bit of pink here. Oh, we could do a whole thing of pink, couldn't we? Let's see if I've got some scraps of the. Oh, we've got polished pink. Let's use a bit of that. Might need to get a new bit of Magenta Madness because I have hardly any scraps of that. So we'll get a new one. Right, let's do a slew of pink butterflies. Is it a slew? No, it's not probably the right word, is it? Come on, people. Give me the right word here. Get that on there. Get my mat. Yes, I have done stamp surgery on my Butterfly Gala stamps, for those of you who've not come to my channel before. I'm going to choose Night of Navy for this. So, all now. Can someone just check, Linda, can you just check that Sheila got a notification? Because sometimes she doesn't always get it. Hi, Carol. Great to see you. Right. I've just picked up your sticky thing with the light pink bag. Oh, did I? Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll look for it in a sec. Yeah, it's disappeared somewhere. It'll be around somewhere. Yeah, got it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are looking out for me. Hi, Sheila. Just checking you were here. Okay, so now the idea was I was going to try and do 8 butterflies. Oh, so I need another pink here now, don't I, if I want 2 of each. So I had this plan to try and stick 8 butterflies in a round and use my stamp apparatus to help position them. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I might have to do 6. A kaleidoscope of butterflies, yes. That's a nice way to put it. So it's also a little reminder to say the butterfly punch is leaving us. And oh, I can hear a neighbour's dog barking. There we go. So, how is everybody? Hi, Bonnie. Hi, all from Kentucky. Are you saying hello to everyone from Kentucky, or are you telling us that you're from Kentucky, Bonnie? I think you're from Kentucky, aren't you? Hi. Oh, did I say hello to Nessa? Hi, Nessa. Hi, Shirley. So, is that a technical term then? Kaleidoscope of butterflies. Ah. Oh, I don't think I knew that. You learn something new. I should jot down all the snippets of knowledge that we gain on this channel. Right, so let's have a quick little play. So if we did this in 3s, it would be like that. Then if we did this in 6s, it would be like that. Yeah, I'm not sure we can do an 8, because if we tried to put an 8 in here, it would be too big, wouldn't it? Okay, so if we go opposite and opposite, and try and pop these in like that, like that, maybe go a bit closer. How does that look? Looks fairly good, doesn't it? Oh no, I want that one and that one need to meet. I get that quite close. Maybe that angle needs to come down. So I'm concentrating really hard, guys, to get this right. Right. So then you take your sticky sheet like this, and you very carefully lay that down like that. Okay. And we're going to set this aside just for a sec, because I've got to go and find my black and white papers, which I did have somewhere. It was in my current pile. Oh. actually, I might have to use some other papers. I've had a bit of a sort out today of what I've got left to use up. Let's see if I've got something big enough here. Ooh, I've got that whole sheet there of green. Pink and green works, doesn't it? Oh, that came off. That wasn't a good idea, was it? Just going to lay that back down on there. Probably just had to press a bit harder. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Right. I'm just going to trim this down though, because the card bases in the UK, whenever we make cards, we can't really do a 6x6 unless we're using a piece of 12x12 cardstock. So I don't ever tend to make 6x6 cards. They're just under. So no, don't worry about sending me. No, I'm happy just to figure out the, find a solution. I'm all about solution finding, so that's absolutely fine. Thank you, Mindy, for offering though. I'd rather use, because I want to use things that I know everybody can get hold of. So that's fine. So I'm cutting this to 14.5 centimetres, or about 5 3/4 inches, to make my square card. Hi, Michaela. Nice to see you from Germany. Hi, Martina. Did I say hello to you already? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to cut the other bit now. So this is going to be a very bright card, everybody. So I'm going to cut this down to 14 by 14. Well, you can just re-watch the video, Mindy. That's the whole reason I do these videos, so that if you want to go back and figure out how to do it, you can just watch again. Right, now this is the bit that's kind of where the magic happens, really. So you get your dimensionals, if you remembered where you put them from the night before. Oh, usually they go back on my... I don't know what's going on. Usually I'm a good girl and I put them back on my shelf. I've got these in front of me. These might have to do for now. How bizarre. Oh, they're right in front of me. Ah, dear. What's the sticky film that I'm using? Bonnie, let me let you into a secret. It's this stuff from Stampin' Up, the Cling Adhesive. So the other day, Sarah Douglas actually did a Facebook Live where she used it to make her own washi tape. Go figure. So if you don't follow Stampin' Up on Facebook, please do, because she went live on the Facebook page. Oh no, I'm wondering if these are too big. I think those might be a little bit too big. What do you think, guys? Oh no, just about get that one on there. Yeah, so it's the Cling Adhesive that is actually designed to be used to turn your old cling mount stamps, or wood mount stamps rather, no, not wood, clear mount stamps, into cling mount. So for those of you who've shopped with Stampin' Up for a while, you will know the evolution of Stampin' Up. Who remembers the days where you had to cut out the rubber yourself? Okay, so for those of you who are newer to Stampin' Up, you won't realise this, but it used to be purple rubber, didn't it? Not red. And you used to have to cut them out yourself. You used to have to cut the stickers out yourself to put on the wood. This was before the days of clear blocks. So there's been a bit of an evolution in the technology, which we are grateful for, because it means that things have got better and better over the years. And so as new things have been developed, it means that we want to find solutions for the things that perhaps didn't work as well. You know, now we have the new stuff. So If you have also some wood mount stamps, wood mount stamps that you want to turn into just cling ones, I think with a little bit of heat tool and careful prizing off, people are converting their old wood mount stamps into cling mount. So that's another option that you have with this sticker stuff. I need these sticky things. Okay, Vanessa, I will send you a sheet. Well, you get, how many do you get in a pack? Just tells you how many individual little stickers you get. I think you get about, well, I'll count in a minute. You definitely get more than one sheet anyway. So very quickly, I'm going to try and take this off while I also answer your questions. Oh, see, look, Linda's got all the tricks. She used to microwave her stamps to get them off the wood mount. They do take up less space. For those of you who have an extensive stamp collection, being able to just mount them onto a block when you need them rather than having to store them on wood is favourable. Yes, but Linda has lots. I love hearing all this history as yes. Yes, there was a special pair of scissors. Yeah, that Stampin' Up sold, the rubber cutting scissors. They don't sell that anymore, though. Yeah, as you can see, quite a few people still have it. And yeah, you just have to cut them. So if you ever buy secondhand older stamp sets, sometimes they're not always mounted very well. If you try and use the picture as the guide, you'll fail miserably, because sometimes people didn't stick them on very well, so that the picture didn't always match up with the stamp. So that's why we would use things like the Stamp-A-Majig, which I still have. I love my Stamp-A-Majig. Okay, so just checking I've taken all the... I think I've taken them all off. Yes. Right. I'm hoping this works. If this doesn't work, we'll just all go and have a cup of tea. All right. So what we then do, I'm just going to hover my lovely kaleidoscope of butterflies. I'm just going to stick that roughly in the middle there. There we go. So I know that's in the middle. And I'm going to line my... Do I want... No, I think I want it that way up. I'm going to stick that down like this. So this is called the... Is it called the... Well, it was the floating frame technique, wasn't it? That was really popular. So we're going to make sure all our dimensionals are stuck down. But this is a great way for if you want to have floating items in a very specific area, to then be able to stick them in one go. Okay, you guys are so going to have to give me a round of applause after this. Da, da, da. That deserves flowers, clapping hands, like all the good stuff. Hi, Monica. It worked. Yay. So let's get this stuck down. Come on, keep those claps coming. I'm so relieved that that worked. Oh, no, hold on. That's that way up, wasn't it? I know this is a very simple design, but I wanted to check it worked before going on to anything super complicated. So, there we go. I was holding your my breath. Yay! Right, guys, share this out with all your friends who have not got press and seal. Okay, now what I forgot to do was stamp the antenna, not the antenna, the bodies. So the trick with this stamp set and the punch is do not stamp the bodies until after you've punched them out, because no matter how... Oh, thank you, Nessa. Thank you, Christine. No matter how good you are at stamping, you will always be slightly off. And so it's actually easier to stamp the antenna, not the antenna, I keep saying that, body afterwards. So I'm hoping that the oh, can't find my ink pad. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping that the dimensional underneath is going to be strong enough to cope. Oh, you know what? I've got to do this near me because I'm going to bang my head on the camera. There we go. So I should have done this after I'd punched them, but never mind. Oh, I could stamp the antenna actually. Now I've got these down. I'm not sure if it will fit right under though. Oh look, I'm not even getting that in the right place. Ah, Ruth, right. Thank you, Janine. No, seriously, please share this technique out with folks, because it's one of those things that if it's been bugging me for the last year or so, how us in the UK we're going to do this technique, this is a really great solution. So please do share. Obviously, if you've got your own demonstrator that you buy from, please go and buy the Cling adhesive from via them. Don't buy it. Oh, why did I? Oh, I'm not concentrating, I see. I'm just too excited. These butterflies' antennas have kind of come away from their bodies. Never mind. It's just to give you an idea of what it looks like. There we go. Right, now we know it works. Put that small body back in the baggie. Oh, okay. Okay, Glenna. Yes, miss. Right, now we've done that with that design, I think we should try something a little bit more complicated. Now, the thing that the press and seal technique, the thing that people were doing with the press and seal technique was a technique where they would get everything stuck and then they would cut a shape out of it. I'm not proposing we're going to do that with this. This is more for positioning, okay? Because otherwise then you ruin your lovely sticky sheet that you've just created. And I would suggest then that you would store this in a very clean, like you get another clear, clean thing to put on here, because this will pick up fibres. Okay, so right, let's have a look. What paper have I got here? Let's see if we can use some of this up actually, because this is retiring as well. Oh, got some stripe. Now we could do like a whole thing of flowers, couldn't we? That would be quite fun to do, wouldn't it? Yes, I found that out today, Diane. Yes. Right, I think another bit of green. We'll go green and pinks today, I think. So what about if we did just a whole load of, could just do a whole load of flowers really. That might be fun. Oh, got the new flower punch. Okay, right. This is glorified cutting and sticking, everybody, you know. This is, you know, and that's what I love about paper crafts, really. It's kind of taking all the skills that you learned as a kid and just using slightly nicer products to make just a little bit more sophisticated products to make something pretty that you're proud of and that you want to give to a friend, you know. So let's cut out a few of these. These are going everywhere. There we go. Then I've got a little bit of this flirty flamingo. What about if we cut a few of these little ones? Okay, so my idea is that we're just going to have this floating kind of loads of flowers, and use my my templatey thing here. I will cut this down though, because I don't need it that big. So the antenna, they're all here. Look, they're safe. Don't worry. Oh dear. It's fine. It's fine. It's safe, everybody. Antenna. The antenna. Would you be happy if I put it in the bag? Is that what you're saying to me? There we go, look. I'll put it away. Happy now? I'll put it in the box as well. Is what we see stamped on paper. Huh? This is printed paper. This is the, is it called Four Season Floral or something like that? It's in the main catalogue at the moment. Okay, so what we do is we arrange our design on here. Or we could do it like it so it's like a frame. Look, let's do those of. Oh, actually, I tell you what we could do. We could have it going off at the edge because we could always trim that afterwards. That would be good. The antenna is under my paper trimmer. No? Didn't think it was. No, I've got them all. Yeah, I've got them. Oh, this one. Gotcha. No, it's safe. Thank you, though. You guys are so sweet. You look after me. Poor Martina's blood pressure's gone sky high. You've got to look after Martina. Oh, I've also got some of those butterflies. Look, I can slip some of these butterflies in. Pop them there. Pop that one in there. Now, have I got enough flowers? I might need to punch a couple more flowers out. I have to put my feet up. Sorry, guys. I'm just arranging this. Oh, it's a bit of rubbish. Don't need that. There. There. Butterfly there. So obviously this is a very bold card, you know, very bright and in your face. So I'm going to lay my sticky portion over the top of that. This is magenta, flirty and polished. Yes, Phoebe, it is. So just take that up carefully. There we go. So this is a little bit of the boring bit, but you know, you can entertain me, can't you? What else have you been saying to me? Linda faints. I have that whole pack of paper. Oh, right, okay. Well, hopefully you, after tonight, you'll get some ideas of how to use it. So I'm using the little mini dimensionals to put in the middle of the smaller flowers. It's a great way to use dimensionals. And the butterflies. There we go. And then I'm just going to see if these will fit in the middle of here. Yes, just about. Okay. Okay, Wendy. It's just because one of the stamps for the butterfly antenna was out, and people were wanting me to put it away. It's fine. It's panic over. It's because I think they saw this one that I'd stamped and they thought it was a stamp. Okay, so now I'm going to take all the dimensionals off the, not the dimensionals, sorry, all the tops of the dimensionals. Now, it does get a bit tricky knowing where to put your fingers because you don't really want to handle the sticky stuff too much. Vicky, we're doing a sort of a specific technique, so you might have to watch the replay just to understand it from the beginning. So if you just joined anybody and you're wondering what I'm doing, it will all come clear in a second. Yeah, rest well, Wend. Right. Ooh, there we go. Right, I think I've got every single one up. So I'm going to bring my piece of paper that I want these stuck down onto. And then I'm just going to hover over, oops. I'm just going to flatten this out a bit. Make sure my piece of paper is nice and flat. Okay, and then lay them on and just put a bit of pressure where the dimensionals are. Okay. Oh, obviously got some of the paper on there, but never mind. Okay, and then peel back the sheet carefully. Oh, that one didn't, I forgot to take that one off. Okay, so just take your time doing this. I forgot to do that one as well. There we go. Right, so there's all my floating flowers, all happy there now. And then all I need to do is just, well, I could leave these on. I could leave them on. It's just that they would protrude a little bit from a frame. What could we put this on? I wonder whether to put it on yellow, actually. Oh, no, this is peach. No, not peach. That's something nice and bright. Yeah, I quite like them sort of sticking out a bit. I think I'm going to make the card base and then I'm going to cut them to fit the card base. So 14.5 centimetres. I'm going to keep that little scrap of yellow because I'm thinking I'd like to add some additional flowers in the middle of all those. So I'm going to score at 14.5. Possibly, Martina. Yeah, now I've given you the idea. I'd love to see what you come up with. Hi, is that Veronica? VC. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's... Oh, got to put some glue on. Would help if I put glue, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, stay, Veronica. Stay for the chat. Don't worry, you'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, I want the butterflies to go in the right, flying in the right direction. So I'm going to stick that like that. So I'm looking to do a... Actually, I was thinking of you today, Veronica, because we were talking about using up our printed papers. So I am trying to use up mine that I've got here. These I ordered last year. And the thing is with, I suppose because I'm a demonstrator, I kind of use the new stuff and then it gets set aside for a little bit. And then it kind of all comes out when it's about to go again. So, right, so I'm going to flip that over and get my scissors and basically follow the line of the card and trim off all the protruding pieces. Okay. There we go. Hi, Claire. That's all right. You're here now. That's what matters. So today is very much a technique video. This is something I've just thought of today. And so I'm sorry if it's not quite up to my flourishy artistic standards. You guys know what I'm into. But I wanted to try this technique out to get this kind of like floating flower design. Can you see that? So these are all stuck up. Now I think it would be fun to do some little centers. So I'm sorry if you don't have one of these. This is a retired punch, a circle punch. And of course we still do have this. This is the confetti border, flower bordered punch. And we could cut a whole load out of this. Actually, no, I won't need to use my... If you have got a circle punch though, if you want a more retro looking flower, then I'll just show you what that would look like. Yes, if you want more of a sort of more retro looking flower, then I think circles are quite fun to have as centres of flowers. Look, see? How cool is that? But as soon as we have this one, that looks cute as well. So I'm going to use my that's my pick-me-up tool. Oops, I'm just going to have to replace my end here. And try to be organised and keep all the ends in a little pot to the side of me. Is this going to work? Yes, found it. Hi, Monica again. Okay, so all we need to do is get our glue, and I'm just going to pop tiny dots of glue tool. Put that there. I think I'll do the, I was going to say I'll do the bigger ones first. Do that one. That one. Night, Liz. Sleep tight. So this is quite easy to do in sort of stages, really. A little one there. Now you could do this with sequins as well, if you've got them. You could always do it with embellishments, if you wanted a bit more sort of sparkle. But I love the way that punches can just create embellishments over and over again for you, quite inexpensively, really. Because once you've got that punch, you can cut out loads, can't you? Now I've got a bit of the dimensional showing there in that corner, so I want to try and cover that up a bit with a flower. So, right, put that there. There. Oh, fabulous, Vanessa. Have you got a desk set up for yourself now? I just need to do, oh, there's a few more flowers under there. I didn't realise. Punches are my jam. Yes, me too, Phoebe. I was really good today. I went through some of my retired products and I've actually picked out a few flower punches that flower stamps that I didn't think I was ever going to get rid of. The only way I can get rid of them is knowing that I can hold on to the punches. I won't be getting rid of the punches, but the stamp sets I'll be getting rid of. What's the best way to store punches? Closed. It doesn't matter how you store them. Whatever you do, store them closed. I know some people put rails up and they open them up like that and they hang them like that. It's not actually very good for the punch. It's to do with the springs. My sister explained it. Her husband explained it because he works in a place that manufactures something to do with springs. And he said the best way to keep the long life of a punch is actually to keep it closed when you're not using it. So yeah, either on your wall or in a shelf or in a drawer, doesn't matter, just keep them closed. Right, I think we could have a little bit of bling on here. I'm sure I've got some really nice little yellow dots. Yes, definitely, so that you can see them. Not quite daffodil enough for me. I've got some old pineapple punch. Oh, did you love pineapple punch? I loved pineapple punch as a colour. I miss it. Hi, Giovanna. Okay, so can I get with? I'd like to try and put 3 of these little embellies in a row on a butterfly. If it will come off my scissors, yes, just about. Come on, you're not quite in the right place yet. There we go. Right, I should have used this really, because when they're so small, I think these are. Oh, I was going to say it can be quite good at picking them up, but. Oh, I wanted to try and fit 3 on there. Don't know if it's going to quite fit. Oh, just about. I wanted a nice little body. Little body to my butterfly. Right, come on. Come on, Dina Rico does it. That's it. I hope Dina Rico doesn't think I've taken her name in vain there. She seems just to go flick and it happens for her. Flick. it. I'm getting into the swing of it. I'm channeling Dina now. Right, I think it's maybe these ones because there's more sticky on them, so it's harder to get them up. So I'm just moving these a little bit further up the butterfly to get all 3 of them on, because we want to show them off. I ordered punch shelves from Stampin' Storage and you love them. Ah, okay. No. Click. There we go. You've got to add the sound effects, Phoebe. You know, it's what makes life interesting. Right, there we go. That's my very bright. This is very bright for me. I hope you know that, ladies and gentlemen. This type of card. To show you how you can use your, what's it called again? This stuff. Cling adhesive. Right, let's see. How many sheets do you get in one go? While I bring on the other card that I did. So 1, 2. So I definitely get 2. I've got some left in the packet. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sheets. There we go. So you get 6 sheets in a pack. Now the idea is that you do use these. They are cut, already sort of pre-cut, so that you can use them sort of individually, really. And these are designed for turning your old clear mount stamps into cling mount stamps. Okay. And 12 sheets of 5 by 12. Huh? Not this stuff. That you. I think you're talking. Okay. Do not confuse this product with the stuff that you stick on cardstock. Okay. That's a completely different product. Right. Let me get that stuff out. Do not get confused with this. Right. These are completely different products. I just dropped the card on the floor. Oh. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. Okay, look. This is cling adhesive and this is adhesive sheets. This stuff is sticky on both sides. So this is the stuff that you stick to cardstock, then you cut it out, then you peel the thing off and you stick it to another piece of card. It is super duper sticky. This stuff is super sticky on one side and clingy on the other. So they're very, very different products. And this is what we were using tonight, all right, to make my little clingy piece of plastic that I've just, maybe that's what dropped on the floor. I heard something fall on the floor. Hold on, I'm going to switch my main light on. Sure, I heard something fall on the floor earlier. I'm going loopy doopy now. I can't find it. That's the only problem with it being clear. I think I'm going to have to draw a picture on it or something, because that's very easy to lose. I mean, really, Ruth. My rubbish bin was under 80. I'm checking through my rubbish now. Where did I put it? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it's here. Oh, for goodness sake. Yes, do not use the wrong side. Thank you, Claire. I remember Claire saying that before, that she stuck the wrong bit. So the super sticky side, you have to stick to your clear plastic, and then you've got the clingy bit that is repositionable. Okay, so yes. cling adhesive. Yes. 152452. Yeah. Do not get it confused with the 152334. All right, completely different product. This is the cling adhesive that comes like this. All right. Oh, so after they're watching this, I'll just do the way. Yeah, well, or buy. I mean, people buy press and seal anyway as a household thing, don't you? In America, if you guys can get press and seal, then that's fine. But for us in the UK and in Europe, we can't get press and seal, and I presume we can't get it in Australia either. So I don't know. Is it available in Canada, Glenna? Is press and seal available there? So there we go. That's how to create your floating cards without press and seal. Costco in Australia sell press and seal. Oh, great. Good, good. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to have come to the UK yet. I mean, possibly after, you know, Brexit, it could be that, you know, Boris does a deal with, you know, Mr. Maguire, and we get press and seal. You never know. This looks a bit more sturdier. Yes, I guess it does. Or, I mean, but the downside is that I wouldn't then want to cut that. Yeah. Now, my other idea was to attach this to some thin DSP or whatever and create masks. So you could then stamp on it and then cut your image out, and then you just keep this in with your stamp set. And it's almost a bit like a post-it note, really. But you, like I said, just be aware of not allowing it to get too dirty. So look, I'm already picking off a little bit of fibre off there. You know, I don't think this would last forever. You know, I don't think the stickiness would last forever. But I think it's, you know, there we go. It'll be fine. Oh, your Costco's 5 hours away. Oh, there we go. Yes, reusable mask. Ruth, your replacement for the Flower Punch Flower Market die. Oh, yeah, yes, Sheila. Are you talking about in the new catalogue? Yes. I can see me getting held up at customs for smuggling press and seal when I come from my pub stamp and Is it sold in France? I'm not sure. I do have someone who's from France who does watch. So, hi, Bob. I'm sure she'll let me know, Vicky. Yeah. Oh, it came from Liverpool. No way. £10. It cost £10 for a reel. Oh, Sue, there's Sue. No, she's not seen it in France. There we go. Sue's in France. Well, I can't remember how much this stuff costs now. But it's the sort of thing that if you wanted to... Now, technically, is it an adhesive? So can I cash and carry it? I'll have to check if I can just supply sheets of it at a time. If somebody wanted to split a pack with somebody, that's an option. Because you probably don't need 6 sheets in one go if you're not using it for your stamps. It's £7.50 for 6 sheets. So let's do the math. £1.25 a sheet, and I used 3/4 of a sheet there. I didn't use all of it. I've still got a bit left. So, there we go. Right, thank you everybody. A bit more of a techniquey one tonight, but I hope it's inspired you to have a go, or to, you know, have a think about purchasing this. So, oh, watch out, Janine will come and visit you. Sue. She's desperate to come over to Europe. What can I use to cover my texture paste when finished with it to keep moist so no drying out? The lid, maybe? And also the thing that's inside the lid, okay? Oh, cling film. That's the other thing. Put a piece of... If you've got this texture paste or a different make. So the Stampin' Up! Texture paste has a thing there. So maybe pop that out. Make sure you pop that over before you close it. I mean, mine's alright. And I've not put anything special. But if it's not tight, then maybe a piece of cling film over the top. Then put your lid on and just make sure you put it quite tight. That's what I would suggest. So there we go. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nessa says foil. Yeah. Yep. You're welcome, Janine. Well, you were there when I thought of it, so there we go. You'll remember that moment. So let me know which one you prefer, I mean, it's a bit tricky actually, because this is very much sort of in its infancy, this idea. So I'll have a think about how else I can use it. Yeah, I suppose the first application I very quickly can think of is when you're decorating your stamp one sheet wonder. So say you've got a stamp one sheet wonder that you want to decorate, and you want to sort of have a play around with positioning of your embellishments. You might kind of go, right, well, I want to position one there, a butterfly there, and then want to stick it all in one go. That possibly, you know, maybe might be a good way to do it. Oh, you can get it. Shh, don't tell everybody, Martina. Your house is really hot. That doesn't make any difference, Vicky. No, because remember, there are some demonstrators who live in very hot countries, so it doesn't make any difference. It's about just make sure you put your lid back on as soon as you've stopped using it. So as soon as you've got a scoop of it, just put the lid straight back on. Yeah, that's all. That's it. So it's not about whether you live in a hot or cold climate. It doesn't really make much difference. Where did you say these cling sheets are? They're on page... They're on the adhesive page of the main catalogue. 162. Number 13. Yeah, and they are carrying over. What is the name of that piece of paper you just showed? Oh, the one that I stamped. This one. Oh, I don't know. What should I call it? I stamped it about a week ago. Yeah, if you comment after this video's finished and ask me the link for it, I'll pop the link in. Yeah. Ooh, message deleted by the Google Oh, Martina, what were you saying? Martina, your message just got deleted by the Google moderator team. I wonder what you were saying. There we go. You'll have to let me know later. Yes, I stamped this the other day. This is with the new in colours that are going to be available from the 4th of May. So, oh, look at that. It's already stuck to... I'm going to have to keep this safe somewhere. Oh, I know what I could do. I could put it... It just sort of sit on there. There we go. And that will peel off easily. Yes, page 162. Thanks, Bonnie. Yeah. It's funny, I'd not bought them. And I don't know what it was that made me buy them. I think I was thinking about how I could use them for something, and I thought, well, I may as well get them and have them in my stash. And then I'm glad I did. Yes, Vicky, it would. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is will help make your stamp sticky. Yeah. I mean, the other tip with clear stamps, it's just to make sure they're really clean. So get a bowl of warm soapy water and just wash all your stamps, and also make sure that your blocks are quite clean. So the other thing is to make sure they're not oily. So if you just get some alcohol gel, you know, everyone's got alcohol hand sanitizer at the moment. So just to make sure that these are extra kind of clean, you can just put a little bit of sanitizer onto your block and just give that a bit of a wipe. Oh, it's got a bit funny, that one. Just to make sure there's no sort of like oils and stuff left on there. So, oh, it smells quite nice, that sanitizer. There we go. Sometimes sanitizer goes a bit funny, doesn't it? It smells a bit odd, but this one smells quite nice. This one's aloe vera. Aloe, I think, smell. Just repeated what Emma says to press and seal. Ah! And it disappeared! How funny, Martina! No, not drinking alcohol. Alcohol gel. For washing your hands. Or just wash your blocks. That's the other thing you can do, just to make sure that they're nice and clean. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. And lovely to see you guys. I've got guests coming for pizza in the garden tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll come on tomorrow evening. I'll see what time that they leave. But yeah, I'll try and come on live tomorrow. Friday night is usually our sort of chill out, isn't it? Our kind of a bit more laid back crafting. So yeah, but if not, I'll try and pop in on Saturday if I don't get around to doing a Friday one. So lovely to see you, Cindy. Take care. Thanks everybody. Thanks for giving me thumbs up as well. You guys are awesome. And if you need any help placing orders, just let me know. The current host code is if you go to artfulstampin.co.uk, it's there. And what else do you need to know? If you need to email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. If you need to ask me any questions, then do. Gonna open a bottle of wine and share with my stamps. Okay. Enjoy, Cindy. Lots of love, everyone. Take care. Bye.